Well, welcome back to our Journey in the Learn Lab. So last video, which I'll try and link down below, we did firewalls through a security group. And yeah, I have my nice little inbound rule here that allows only my IP address. Now, I wanted to take that and the next step. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to come here onto my instance, and I'm going to install Apache. So HTTPD. I'm going to install HTTPD. So sudo yum, that will do -y, so it won't ask us, install HTTPD. So we're going to install the web server, but we're going to also start it. And enable it so it'll start on auto boot. So let's see, sudo systemctl httpd start htt, is it p? System control, oh wait, system control ht, oh let's enable it first, system control, and it was supposed to be start HTTPD. Sudo, so that starts it. So I should be able to now, by the way, let's see, netstat tnlp, and I'll see port 80 is up and listening. So this is not secure yet. So in fact, let's do sudo netstat tnlp, and you can see that that is the HTTPD process. Cool. But if I reboot the server, that's not going to start, so I need to enable it. Sudo systemctl enable HTTPD. Okay, so enabled it, and you can see it just creates some symlinks that this takes care of it starting up. Things will just start up automatically. Now let's probably let's do this. Let's see if it'll let me. Echo test. Oh, let's just do echo testing into var www html index.html. Permission denied. Sudo. So even though it won't let me do it, I'm going to sudo su dash to become root, and then I'm going to do this again, and it's going to magically work. I'm going to get back out just so that you'll have my commands when I type history at the end. Okay, so I have a web page. Not really. I have a text file. That's okay. You could do it with a web page. For this system, I have it, it's up and working, but I'm not going to be able to get to it yet. So, I mean, let's see, let me get back to EC2, leave this open, instance is running, and this is the instance, but if I go to the DNS, it's just sitting there, right? So I can't get to it yet because I need to fix the security group. So I'm going to edit inbound rules, and I'm going to add a rule. I'm not going to edit this rule. I'm going to add a new rule, and I want to allow HTTP, not HTTPS, HTTP, which some sites are going to get cranky with this. Where do I want to allow it from? We're going to allow it from everywhere. So this is where we have allowing stuff from everywhere and only allowing management from a single IP. Okay, so now I have that. I should be able to, oh, did I save it? Yeah, it should be saved. Come back here. Oh, it already came up right here. Testing, sweet. Kept trying, there it is. So we see that it's available. Now that we see it's available, let's take it another step, okay? Sometimes In fact, I would say usually you should have multiple layers of defense. So a security group is just one level of firewall. You also should have OS-based firewalls. So let's work on that. Let's do firewall-d. yum-y firewall-d. Sudo yum-y install. My brain is not working today. Okay, so installing firewall-d, and now I can run the commands firewall dash, is it one dash? Yeah, cmd, and then it's 2 dashes state. So it says it's not running. So, but let's list dash all. So it'll give us, it's just not running. So, okay. So we first need to start it. Systemctl start firewalld. Is that system control start? I think that's right. Access denied. Sudo. Okay, so it started. Let's also enable this to auto start. Sudo systemctl enable firewalld so that it starts every time I reboot the box. Okay, now let's look at the state. Sudo list all, and this will give us of what it's currently planning. Okay, so it allows SSH, MDNS, and DHCP. So let's come back here. I'm going to need to open this in an incognito window, Control-Shift-M, so it's not cached, and it looks like it's not letting me. Okay. Oh, it's trying to do secure. No, wait, yeah. Does not support secure connection. I know. Continue to site. Home. HTTP. I'm just going to make sure that it's trying to do HTTP. Okay, yeah, so it's not continue to site. Can't be reached. Great. Okay, so you can see it's not reachable right now, but SSH should be. So let's exit, and let's try to connect back in, and yay! If you break that, you might not be able to get back into your system. If you can't get back into your system, there is something that you can do. I strongly discourage my students from doing this, but you can come to connect, and you can do instance connect and connect. And even if the firewall won't let you in, this is like going right to the server. Now, not everything works when you do it this way. In fact, some keyboard commands are hard to do. Oh, it failed. Interesting. I wonder if I've blocked this with the firewall. I want to try. I'm going to try that really quick. So let's just do sudo systemctl stop firewalld. Okay, so, and let's look at state. It's not running. So if I come back here, let's close this and connect and connect. So if this works, there's obviously some, oh, no, it failed to connect. So I must not have this enabled. Okay, that's fine. There are sometimes ways that you can control it remotely. So, but for some reason this isn't working, which in some ways that's really good because too many students lean on it as a crutch. So I'm going to start this and have it going. Now what I want to do is I need to get the active zones. I'm just going to copy this and paste. Let's see. Get zone. What is that again? What zone? Let's see. Let's do dash list all again. List dash all. So this is part of zone public. So we'll just add it to public. So we're going to do sudo firewall-cmd -- zone equals public, if I can spell, -- add service, service space HTTP, and hit enter. Now if we come up and list all, we should see HTTP is here now. And if we come to here, it's already reloaded it. Sweet, right there, testing. Now, the problem is, if I stop this and restart it, and then list all, guess what's gone? HTTP. So what I can do is do -- permanent, and then it'll make it survive restarting. Okay, cool. And that should be it. So what we've done today is we've installed and played with a local firewall. By the way, the local firewall can do similar things to the network-based firewall. It can just ignore requests, which is dropping them. Sorry, which is dropping them. Or I can reject requests and say, hey, you're not able to go here, and then that's an immediate response. Problem with the immediate response is that tells a hacker that there's actually something there and it's protected. So you're giving them information. By dropping it, it can slow the hackers down and use the resources as they're waiting for that response, which never comes. We played a little bit with the firewall to see kind of how it works. With the local firewall, I also could set it up to allow only certain IP addresses with the CIDR blocks, just like I can with the network. So there's a lot of cool options and flexibility here. Why should you have two, a network-based and an OS-based firewall? That's because you need at least two. I would say you need many, many more than two so that you can have the layers of security. What I usually do is I think my outside layer protects certain things, but as I get closer, it's protecting it more fine-tuned. And the OS and even sometimes the app has security controls that can be enabled, and I strongly encourage that. You need all those layers of security because issue in the app, you can bypass all the firewalls if it allows you to do something like SQL injection, because not all SQL injection can be identified and stopped by a firewall, especially when it's encrypted content. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this. Multiple layers are good and needed to stay secure. And I hope we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.